How's this for a campsite? Best idea. Or worst idea. Still not quite sure. This will be a hell of an adventure. On Fearless and Far, we're always on the lookout for the world's wildest campsite. And that's brought us to the Mayan Underworld. You know that asteroid that hit the Earth 66 million years ago? The one that killed all the dinosaurs? That hit here in Mexico, absolutely obliterating the landscape and most living things on the planet. Over time, all the cracks and fissures from this impact became sinkholes and caves called cenotes. For the Mayans, they were sacred and used for ceremonies and sacrifices. Dark gods lived down here. They called it Xibalba, the place of fright. And that's exactly where we're going camping. And as a bonus, for the first time, we're bringing a subscriber along for the adventure. But first, we need supplies to get rid of the demons. Welcome to the Mercado Municipal in Valladolid. You know Arturo. If we do adventures in Mexico, it's with the best guide in the country. We're picking up a few things for our camping trip. This has a lot of local fruits, vegetables, spices, knickknacks, patty wax, all that stuff. I'm gonna show you some. Let's go. Hola, ¿cómo te llamas?
Rosario.
Rosario.
Sí.
Rosario.
Rosario, Mike, mucho gusto. So we have beeswax candles.
Yellow part over here.
This is pioncillo for coffee.
We have ocote here for lighting up the copalera. This is a pine wood.
We say like fat wood.
Fat wood, yeah, it's full of resin.
Full of resin.
So you use that for lighting up in the copaleras.
This is like a little mini witchcraft market.
Yes. Oh, it is.
Yeah, is it really?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Actually.
Copal. This is the resin of a tree. It smells like a very, very strong pine. But the Mayans would use this in all sorts of ceremonies, and it would make a very beautiful smoke. Probably grab some for later. What is this? Piedra lumbre?
Alumbre. Lumbre or alumbre.
What is it?
It's like a mineral. Comes from the mountains, yeah.
And what do you use it for?
You can use it at the deodorant. You can use it also for pre-tanning skins from animals.
Okay.
You're like working
leather.
on them. And some brujos, they use it for scaring demons away. They also burn it in the copalera.
Just your casual deodorant slash demon remover. I mean, sometimes BO can be that bad. It's almost like being possessed by a demon. Gracias. Mission successful. We got a couple bags of goodies. Let's get on the road and we'll talk about what the full plan is today, because I guarantee you, you've never seen a spot like this. I love this city. When people come to Mexico, they come to Cancun, maybe Tulum. Valladolid isn't very far. It's like an hour and a half away, and it is nice. And the people are nice. Woo! Look at the church. As we are on our way to the secret cenote. Does it have a name?
Nope.
No, unnamed cenote. We are going to, and I say we as in myself, introduce the team, which is the we. We've got Arturo, who is the master of Mexico.
Maybe Yucatán.
You're a national guide.
Yeah.
Arturo and I have been on a lot of adventures. We did the Pablo Escobar abandoned drug plane. We did making chewing gum the old-fashioned way. We've done Cave of Hanging Snakes.
Hunting with the Mayan tribes.
Hunting with the Mayan
36
tribes
hours.
with the scrap metal shotguns and scrap metal machetes we made with the Mayan blacksmiths.
Crystal skull in Belize.
Oh, the crystal skull. How could I forget that one? In the back, we have a very special guest with us. This is the first time that we've done this on Fearless and Far, but we have a subscriber joining us on an adventure. His name is Benji.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Benji.
Yeah, super
Your first time in
excited.
Mexico?
Yeah, well, yes.
How's it been so far?
It's been amazing. The culture here, the food, the nature, everything has just been like so incredible. And it's such an honor to be on an adventure with Mike for Fearless and Far. Just super excited to camp out in the cenotes.
Are you afraid of heights?
Decently, but I can manage.
Okay, well, you better manage, man. You better manage, because this cenote is like special. You might maybe bring a change of underwear. It's about 30 minutes drive in the jungle. Let's give some love to the brand that makes many of my adventures happen. Get this coconut out of the way. Hoorah! This video is sponsored by the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, an 8K AI action camera that's got a windscreen, it's got a flip screen, it's got a magnetic mount, it's got all of the goodies making it adventure ready, like us on Fearless and Far. We'll talk about it more in a sec. Let's continue the adventure. We made it. Benji, come here.
Okay.
Come check this out. I'm not sure what Benji expected, but this is a Fearless and Far adventure after all.
Wild.
Go to the edge.
The edge, okay.
Don't be careful.
Yeah, of course. But gotta be fearless. Whoa. No way. That's incredible.
Do you know how you get down? There's a ladder, yeah, over here. Or cannonball off the side.
No. Okay.
Yeah, there's a ladder right down there. And that's the only way down. And look how dark and spooky it is down there.
Arturo and I were here months before and came up with this camping idea. Then the place was magical and it had a cool platform in the middle. But now something is wrong.
Arturo, bro. The whole platform is flooded. Really? Yeah. I mean, camping in a cenote sounds fun. It's just, it was hard to know exactly how it was going to work. And the first obstacle is that there's a concrete platform that we thought we'd be able to use as a base of operations. It has been flooded.
Yeah.
Completely. Ooh, it's a big problem.
2 or 3.
And it's a big problem.
We discuss a new plan.
The second, right? Second step. Almost
Second step, yep.
So I think either one of us has to go down and be like a diver, you know, like taking the things to the shore, back and forth, while somebody else is like bringing the things down with a rope. So either you stay down there and like swim, or I stay down there and swim and take the things to the shore.
I think so too. Watch
Yeah,
that.
that's the only way.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've got some rope, we've got some garbage bags, and I think that's the plan. What we'll do is we'll make a little system where we lower our stuff down in garbage bags attached to a rope, because coming up and down over and over again with any kind of weight on your back on that ladder is just bad news. Well, on the bright side, if you slip and fall on the ladder, you're not going to hit the concrete platform.
It's not too deep enough to
Crack your head off it.
To damp the fall, but
it's a long way down. This will be a harrowing climb. No safety harnesses. Though quite the splash pad. I do see lots of fish down there, which hopefully we won't feed with our deaths or our vomit from the fear. Feel the fear and do it anyway, right? I love how we only brought the essentials, Arturo. We've got guitar, firewood,
jackfruit,
a jackfruit, the most inconvenient fruit to bring, and a bunch of things to rid the place of demons.
Yes. Coconut. To be fair. In case you need hydration.
All we need now is a watermelon.
Yeah.
For the most inconvenient fruits to bring to a cenote campground. All right, I got a couple lengths of rope here. Some nice, that'll be easier than the big rope.
This will be a mistake that costs us later.
Grill.
Pan.
We probably don't need all the water, but definitely some.
Have the coffee, some oil, salt.
Great.
Some jugs.
Great.
Firewood.
All right, first batch down is the tents,
2 mattresses,
etc.
Yeah.
In a garbage bag,
some
on a rope,
camping lights, headlights.
into the swimming pool.
Yeah.
Do we think this is gonna work?
I hope so.
I also hope so.
I'm still not convinced, but it's the best plan we got.
Like a wet bag.
What a way to go camping, huh?
Have you heard of Type 2 fun?
type 2 fun. What's type 1 fun?
Type 1 fun is like, we're having fun.
Right,
Woo! Type 2 fun is, I hate everything about this. This is the worst idea ever. Why did we ever do this? And then after you're like, actually, it was pretty good. Yeah. This is gonna be type 2 fun. Whereas Pablo Escobar's
we are top tourists, huh?
Pablo Escobar's plane is type 3 fun.
I think so.
Which
Maybe
is-
pushing it to type 4.
That shit. Never again.
Never again, bro.
No, but a little bit like,
We'll always brag about it.
Yeah.
We went to Pablo Escobar.
Don't need sunglasses. Don't need sunglasses, that's for sure. And don't need the drone because can't fly it. And we got the pole. Flashlight will stay. Camera with super power banks, great. Accessories, perfect. That'll be good for me. The team's got the rest. And can't forget some goodies for later. Shh, don't tell the guys. No, nothing. Don't worry about it.
Everything goes into waterproof trash bags, and we tie it as well as we can.
That'll hold.
This system is bulletproof.
Oh shit, look at those thorns. Those are even worse.
Yo, right.
Wow. All right, you head down there. We'll lower the bags down with the rope.
Sure.
And stay safe.
Arturo descends into the underworld solo to start our bulletproof plan.
How's the quality of the ladder?
Apparently good, but I see a lot of mold in the. You see in the next to the stairs. I hope they don't break.
Always keep those hands 4 points of contact, or I guess 3. See that, man? Super slow.
Yeah.
Super slow. Ladder's okay?
Looks like, but it feels like very wet. Like the roots are like mushy.
Very damp.
Yeah. So rather go slowly.
See any fish?
The same ones, catfish.
Catfish?
Yeah. One of the last ones is moving. Be careful when you come down. Woo! All right. Wow, it's really cold.
Dude, this is crazy.
I know.
Where are you gonna put the bags, you think?
I think I have to cross them one by one.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Which direction?
I think over there.
Over there, yeah.
Yeah. I can see small kind of
That
like.
is super annoying.
It's very sloppy.
Yeah. Ready for this?
Oh yeah.
I think you'll probably be the workhorse.
Okay.
So most important thing here is Arturo's safety and
Yes.
the other person's safety. This railing right here,
Okay.
not very steady. So
Yeah.
we're always gonna put it right there.
Okay.
Got it. We're gonna go slow. Slow and steady. And it looks like it's gonna hit that rock there.
Okay.
We'll just give it a little kick
All right.
like this, whoop, over the rock,
Okay.
and then lower it down nice and slow.
All right.
I did not check if this rope is long enough. Let's hope it is. Not yet. We're almost at a rope. Now I'm halfway?
Yeah.
That's half the rope. Well, shit.
Damn, the rope only goes halfway. Looks like we'll have to start again from scratch.
Well, we should have measured first, but we don't even know how many meters this is. What do you think? 20 meters?
Maybe.
25?
I think-
6, that's like 70 feet maybe? Back up's harder than back down. Okay. Rope wasn't long enough, but we doubled it just in case. But it is paracord, so we should be good. All right, the rope wasn't long enough. We have a plan B, or let's call it a better plan, which is putting a carabiner on the rope to ease this process a bit. Put this on the rope, and then hopefully we'll be able to make this work with a single strand. There we go. This is why we're in Boy Scouts. All right, here are your knots. We're gonna go around, I don't know what this is called, but you go once, then you go twice, you pull it through like that, and that's called a clove hitch, or a sheep shank, or a bowline or one of those. But either way, it doesn't matter what the name is. You don't have to know the name. Just gotta know the knot.
And it's tight.
Yeah, because if that breaks, the bags are going goodbye in the water with all the camera gear, all the tents, everything. But that'll hold. Boom. Okay, Arturo, take 2.
Okay.
Oh, rope burn.
You good?
Now it's halfway.
Okay. There we go. That's it. Close?
Yeah.
Great.
Got it. Wait.
Do you want me to lower more or not?
More.
More?
Yeah. More. There you go.
Good?
Yeah.
1 down. We got
Nice.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 to go. Look at, you're next, man.
Oh, great.
All you.
Arturo swims the bag to shore in the cold water.
Sun is setting fast though. It is 3:15 and we maybe got another hour of light left. Damn. All right, second one's on the way.
Now that we've got the process streamlined, we send down the remaining 7 bags.
What is this on the crazy level from 1 to 10?
8.
8?
Yeah.
Wait till you get on that ladder.
Okay, then it's gonna be 11.
Yeah, exactly. Not an essential, the guitar. But Arturo is quite a song singer, as you'll see. We got most of my important camera stuff in the Pelican, and the guitar is not waterproof. Last package, the firewood, but we have no plastic bags left. So,
Let's hope the firewood
should
doesn't fit.
have thought this out better.
And we soak the
Oh
firewood.
no! Didn't work.
I'm gonna show you how we go down because
Okay.
it's actually like literally serious time.
Yeah.
These are not safety checked Disney World ladder
Yeah.
steps. These are
Yeah.
rotting wood, will definitely come out if you step on them wrong.
In other words,
rungs.
dangerous and gotta be really, really careful.
Oh man, the shit we do, Arturo. The wild adventures we go on.
Craziest adventures ever.
Sketchiest ladder of my life.
One step actually just broke.
One step just broke. It's not what I want to hear. Okay. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Watch out for the stinging ants. One already got Arturo and they sting worse than wasps. They're on the backs of the ladders, so good luck with that. Just don't let go if one stings you. Secondly, climb on the right-hand side because if it breaks and you're on the left-hand side, it's gonna swing. See that? So on the right-hand side, if it breaks, at least you can pull the rung in and it stays tight against the log. Looking down's not advised at all, really. There's some nice stalagmites, some nice stalactites, some nice roots. But just go one at a time, always keeping at least 3 points of contact. So 1, 2, I've got 4, now I've got 3, 4. So don't be a hero and only have 2. Slower the better, we're not in a rush. Just like that. And I'm halfway. I said don't look down, but how you doing? Almost halfway?
Yeah.
No, I've only gone like 7 steps. Felt like halfway. Boom, boom, 3, 2, 1.
The other one's broken.
This one's broken?
Broken. Give those.
I know Mr. Adventure, but that's cold.
Yeah, chilly.
So show me the butt. Oh yeah, right there, the big red mountain.
Yeah,
So
here.
little do most people know that wasps and ants and bees are all related. So a lot of ants actually have stingers, like actual stingers. And Arturo grabbed one on the yeah, that looks nasty.
The ants didn't get you, did they?
No ants for me, just Arturo, but he's used to it.
Okay, well,
How do you feel right now?
Well, I would lie if I'd say I wasn't scared,
Yeah,
especially because it's kind of slippery,
it is a bit slippery.
but holding on tight and breathing in deeply.
Almost there.
Whoa, wait, I made it!
You made it, brother.
Whoa!
Now,
Okay.
but now time's the hardest part.
Okay,
The water's kind of cold.
And this one is broken.
okay, so the water's cold.
You have to step all the way down.
Wait till it hits you in the nuts. There we go, buddy. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Dude!
Good job.
Thanks, you guys! This is...
Woo! All right.
Whoa.
That was just the first part of the adventure. How do you feel after that?
10 times better.
10 times better.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mayan underworld.
You see my steps over there? I already carved the way.
Oh, nice.
These cenotes, Arturo, are always so nice.
I know, right?
Everyone's so different. Every time you come back to them, they're even different based on the rain and the time of year.
I'm looking forward to see the morning race. The sun
Coming
race.
to the top, yeah.
Looking forward. No,
All right,
no,
show me the way.
I think it's over here, you see?
Yep.
I already stepped there. Everything's like super like mushy. Have a look.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, even that breaks.
Like everything is.
Well,
think
I thought that was rock, but it's not. What is it?
It's rock, but it's like already
Very brittle.
eroded,
Yeah.
almost to the point of collapsing. There's flat enough over there.
Okay. For the tent, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a full tent, and over there, no tent, but it's flat and like a small cave without.
All right, let's go.
Those calluses are protecting.
Arturo, bro, look at this place. Xibalba, the place of fright.
Bro, like the view from here.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
Isn't that crazy? How magical is that? They used to do Mayan sacrifices down here.
Actually.
For real?
Ooh, what a place to do sacrifices.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah.
This place is totally haunted.
Dippix on the run.
Dipix?
Yeah, it's like the Hebrew word for,
Oh,
or Yiddish for ghost or something.
yeah. So let's be quiet for a second and listen to nothing. Let's explore a little bit, shall we? We got a mask, and there's a couple cool features about this place that I want to show you. So, this roof has caved in at some point. That's how cenotes are made, right? So back in the day, there was this underwater river system that was carved through rain, by rain, and then the tops fall off, and that's why we have this very common shape of cenote. The trees send the roots down to get the water because there's no water here besides it's in the cenotes. There's no rivers. It all gets sunken into this underground water system. And here, while this cave doesn't have the most amazing formations, you can still definitely see plenty along the roof here, right there, made by the slow dripping of water over time, millimeters per year. And so that's a lot of years. A lot of years it takes to make that kind of stuff. But I would think that if we jump in the water and head down to the middle, right here, we'll find some of the old ceiling that had collapsed. Let's go for a swim.
How this cenote was formed was by the ceiling of a cave collapsing into the water. You can still see the ancient trees on the bottom. It's common for these cenotes to be 100 feet deep. This one, no one knows.
Golondrinas, yes, swallows. They're all, all coming back home, and they're like, who are these weirdos?
Yeah. Who are you?
Wow, incredible. All right, crew, let's look at our accommodations for the evening. Things are not fully set up yet, but we're thinking that the tents will go here. This is our replacement for a campfire until we build one. And the kitchen will go right there. That way we can have some food, we can wake up, we can look outwards and see this. Wonderful world of the Maya. How we thinking? Pretty cool campsite, right?
The best.
Yeah. All right. It's pretty. Oh, it's pretty. It's damp. It's no. Hey, listen, it's dry. It's dry enough.
Okay.
It's dry enough. But we have the shot glass.
There you go.
Made from a bullhorn, actually. Okay, yeah, no, it's just dry enough. It'll pass.
But weird, huh? You had 2 bags?
Yeah, but there was holes. I pierced them both with the jungle spines. Okay, first step to building camp, we gotta flatten the tent area. This is not a campground. No one's ever camped here before. There is one sloped patch that's probably our only shot. So we gotta carve it out first with firewood, which is wet because we tried our best. All right, we're might be a bit tight. It's a 3-person tent, and if you've ever done any camping, you know that a 3-person tent is really like a 2-person tent, or maybe like a 1-person tent with some gear. We have 2 tents, but there's not really a solid place to put the second one, unless someone wants us to bare bones it out here with no protection. Honestly, it's probably safe. A couple little scorpions and bats and creepy crawlies, but nothing that's going to kill you.
My bag is here?
Not immediately, anyway. No, we have...
Yeah, bro.
We got some surprises, bro.
Yes, bro.
Make this place all romantic. There it is, beeswax candles.
Yeah, actual ones.
Whoa. Oh.
Wow, there is bats.
Wacko falcon.
Oh, right there.
Yeah. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's another one.
Nice.
And our first creepy crawly.
Where? Ah, yes.
Oh.
Cave creep. Oh,
Whoa. A jumping spider.
oh, but look, there is. I'm not sure if you can see on the camera. I'll try to focus. But there are. What are they called, Arturo? The strands of sticky thread. They're worms, right?
Yeah.
Worms that make sticky, almost like a spider web. Look at them. Small little worms that dangle those sticky threads from the ceiling.
Huh.
Oh, there's one right there. Look at him, he's moving now.
Oh.
Little black worm. Right there, see it?
Yeah. Oh, they're tiny.
Yeah, yeah.
Finding the most epic campsites usually takes a little extra work, but as you can tell, it's usually worth it. Check this place out. Okay, it's time to start the fire.
How is this wet firewood wood working out for us?
Not so good.
Not so good.
But we have a lot of coal, so we can cook.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to like...
Arturo brought us a big bag of charcoal for barbecue.
Seems like Arturo is able to get the fire going. Now we can start dinner. But where did I put the grill again?
We foolishly left a few things in the car. The grill
Most important.
and most of our firewood. Life's hard to film sometimes. But you get the idea. All right, Arturo, lead the way. Best idea or worst idea? Still not quite sure. It's a pain in the ass though. Little kitchen here with some sausages, some oils, some beeswax candles. I forgot the jackfruit.
Oh, man.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
Oh.
What do we do without the jackfruit?
Camp is set up, and since we are in Xibalba, the place of fright, where the demons live, we do have a few things we bought at the market to dispel the demons. The first of which is sulfur. Ready?
I don't know if you can clearly see, but it's kind of like yellow. And what brujos here in Mexico do is that they burn the sulfur in the coals like if it was copal. And they say that the smoke it produces and the flames are protecting us against demons coming close.
Oh, damn!
Whoa!
This is our alumbre, right? The deodorant and also spirit remover?
Yeah.
Oh, it smells kind of pretty fresh.
Yeah.
Watch me get a massive skin rash. Demon free. Cheapest and easiest exorcism ever. Gentlemen, this is looking real nice.
Going crazy, yeah? Look
It
at that.
is. The longaniza, the sausage from Valladolid.
Yeah. This is a special one that is with relleno negro. Black spices. Makes them look dark. Different flavor.
We're looking for
Am I going to scorch myself?
Maybe.
aha. Here we go.
Oh, man.
Bro.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of habanero, a little bit of lime, and some fresh tortillas. And that is better than grandmother's breakfast, grandmother's dinner, grandmother's brunch, all together in one. I'm trying to think. This might be my first underground barbecue.
Actually?
I think so.
Yeah.
Definitely had food underground many times. In many caves, but I don't think I've actually cooked meat under the earth. We got a little trick, Arturo taught me. We have inflatable air mattresses, and we have garbage bags. And instead of hopping and puffing until we go unconscious, you can fill the garbage bags with air and then squeeze them into the air mattress. I've never done it. And Arturo's not going to help us. He's making a steak.
Yeah.
So the Benji and I. Let's see how it goes.
That's the challenge for tonight.
Benji and I try Arturo's trash bag technique to fill the air mattress, and we fail terribly.
Give the man space to dance.
Let's swap out the chef, and he'll show us how it's done.
Let's see this.
Will this even work?
Wait.
Is it working? He's a goddamn genius.
Wow.
Gentlemen, I have to say that I am impressed with your trash bag air mattress inflating, because this is like glamping, boys. Look at that. And it's barely even wet.
Nice.
Nice.
Good trick, huh?
What's really nice is this pile of food we've got stacked up. Limes, homemade tortillas, not by us, by some beautiful old woman on the side of the road. Cecina, longaniza, salt, habanero,
Habaneros over here.
and 3 starving adventurers. I'm going just one straight steak with some lime. Bam.
Good.
So good. Not the easiest stove, kitchen, cooking scenario. Taking the wet wood that we tried to keep dry. We both failed. Hauling up a muddy slope. And here we are. Feasting like kings in the underground.
We actually are, huh?
See, the food is just so good.
It's really good.
All right.
I just want to say you almost just killed yourself when you tried to eat all the seeds.
Actually, okay. My bad.
Yeah, a little nibble on the green part.
Benji tries a bite of habanero.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, enough.
And just give it about 15 seconds. Do you eat spicy food often?
Yeah.
Okay.
One time when I was in Israel, I popped a whole habanero into my mouth.
Okay, so you know what's up.
Yeah.
How's that one? Spicy or not?
Very much so.
Very much so.
You just passed it over.
He just passes out.
The firewood worked, and the tacos were deadly. Now it's finally time to get out the only thing that didn't get wet. Cigars, whiskey, and a guitar.
One cow horn shot glass.
It tastes like it's expensive.
Like the Lafroig.
It is tasting like an expensive whiskey.
Currently testing out the sleeping arrangements. How we feeling, boys?
Good. I think we all fit here.
There's a
Yeah.
bee. There's a sweat bee.
Stingless bee.
Stingless bee. I think this will work.
Yeah, I think
it's
so, too.
tight.
No, I'm perfect.
Same.
Yeah, I think we fit here. Yeah. I'm just like worried that they will not slip into the cenote. Like so,
The whole tent might not
like,
at some point in the middle of the
I don't
night.
know,
This
bro.
might turn to Santa's sleigh, and we'll just slide down and be trapped inside of a wet
Yeah, bro.
nylon
we don't wanna
death
be in
trap.
Hope not.
And we'll sacrifice ourselves to the Mayan death spirits.
Yay!
This is a very rare experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very few people ever get to do this.
Nobody's going to that to bring the camping stuff here.
No, it was so inconvenient.
Yeah.
But tomorrow morning, when we wake up, and we look outside this window, I mean, it's even really nice now, but tomorrow, oh, it's gonna be fantastic. So tomorrow morning, we're gonna have a nice, beautiful fruit breakfast because we picked up all those strange fruit from the market. And we have that giant jackfruit. And we don't want to carry it down. We don't know if we can lift it down with the rope. I said, let's throw it down, and so it splashes, because I think it'll float. Arturo thinks it's going to sink.
Right.
Benji, what do you think? Sink or float?
Sink or float? I think if we pray, it'll float.
I think it's going to float. So tomorrow morning, breakfast will begin with the sound of a jackfruit being thrown from the top, and we're going to see if it floats or not. I think it's going to float. We'll have some breakfast, and we'll hit the road.
Some coffee.
And some coffee.
In the morning, of course. Welcome to.
Adios. May the Mayan gods of the underworld not bite. And, boys,
Buenas noches.
let's get cozy.
Time to sleep.
Boker tov.
Awesome. Buenos dias, El Vago. How'd your boys sleep?
Very good, actually.
Honestly, it was a magical night. Just the chirps of bats and the sound of drops in the water. Now, the most important thing, drinking coffee underground.
Damn, you look good in low light. Not you, Arturo. Or me. Or Ben. This camera. Show us the coffee situation. The most important part of the trip.
I have this Italian coffee maker. Yeah, it has water here, the coffee all the way to the top. Let's close it. It's like a mini pressure cooker. And then let's get it in the fire. We need some coffee.
By the way, it's someone's birthday today. Oh shit. And I think with the echo, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Benji. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, best birthday ever.
How'd you sleep, all right?
Oh yeah.
Even the birds and bats screech your name.
It felt like I was born again, so excellent.
Happy you're here, buddy.
Yeah, happy to be here. Thank you.
Do it.
Dude, this is amazing.
Well, Benji, I don't have a present for you, but we do have some entertainment planned for your birthday.
This is the present.
The present is the present.
Indeed.
Also, us throwing that jackfruit off the top of this 60-foot cenote will be the main event. The only issue is, will it float? I say yes. Okay, birthday boy, it's time for me to get your cake. Look, you turn it on. I'll put the screen in your mouth.
Yeah.
You can hold, and you can climb, and like good. Oh, that's not a good breakfast. All right, so I'll go up, climb, throw it down. You got it?
Yes.
All right, pound.
Yes. Be safe.
Oh, this water's gonna be cold.
Ooh.
Mr. Adventure can't handle cold water. It's early. All right, in the mouth you go. Watch out, fishies. Here we go. Come. Oh. Step one complete. Looks great over there. Yeah. Hell of a campsite. Step two. Hello, Mexico. Whew. Right there. This thing is actually from Southeast Asia, but there's one field of them out here in the Yucatán, and they are very heavy.
All right. I'm on the platform.
You can see them. Look at the sun rays coming through the smoke from our fire. You see the campsite right there. Incredible. All right, Benji.
Yes.
Are you on the platform?
On it.
Okay, final bets. Will it sink or will it float?
Float. 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 Float.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
And it
And
floats.
it floats!
Yes.
Looks like it broke a little bit on impact. Nice job. All right, save some for me. We'll put a candle in it.
Look what I got. It floated.
That's your birthday cake.
Thank you.
Whoa, look at that. It's kind of exploded, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at that. Epic. Yo.
Da-na-na-na-na. Not quite a cake.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's amazing. Best fruitcake ever.
Yeah. All right, blow it out.
All right.
Boom. Which are very strange fruits. And the taste, what'd you think?
Sweet and delicious.
I think it's got a little bit of a funk to it as well. Like a durian, you know what durian is?
Yeah, especially the smell.
The taste is so good.
Like mango, a little pineapple, little pear.
Let's open this one. This is one of my favorites.
This is cool. This is my first time. Ooh,
Look at that.
wow. That looks appetizing. Very cool.
My man.
Wow.
Like applesauce.
Whoa.
Isn't that good?
That is amazing. Delicious.
So this name comes from the Mayan sarmuy. The Latin for this one is Annona squamosa. Very similar to chirimoya, not to be confused. They're not the same.
We were thinking this is going to be the birthday cake. But this one isn't actually as ripe as it looks. This is the cake. This is a good one.
These are grosella, which is a local berry. Is it even a berry? Yeah, it's a berry.
Like grows in a tree, yeah.
Grows in a tree, I guess. Very sour, normally eaten with lime and chili. But
By themselves.
they're literally like warheads, like you said.
Who needs to blow out candles when you got a fire here and rays of sunshine over there and the most delicious fruit on the planet?
People usually come to cenotes in Mexico to dive and to swim and to run around like it's a lazy river, and it's like a natural pool. But to be able to sleep down here and wake up underground and do it with friends as crazy as myself, it's a whole different experience. I'm glad we could get Benji to start his new year down here, reborn in the Mayan underground. It's no time to get poetic though. We gotta put everything back in trash bags and lift it out of here. More adventures and more tacos await. Adventurers, just a reminder, if you want to go on adventures just like this, you can join our Tribal Rights Adventure Retreats, where we claim the bold, adventurous lives we deserve. We get out in nature, barefoot, eat with our hands, rewild our souls, and partake in rituals and ceremonies from around the world. Join Tribal Rights. Check out fearlessandfar.com/trips to see when the next one is. Okay, Arturo is pulling up the last of our gear, and this is daylight in the jungle. Ladies and gentlemen, this video is sponsored by Insta360. This is their new Ace Pro 2 8K AI powered action camera. It survived the bumps, the bruises, everything that's on a Fearless and Far adventure. And if you'd like one, check out the link in the description. There's a code there. It'll support the channel, this camera. I gotta say, it takes a lot to survive one of these expeditions. And do you know who else survived an expedition? Benji! How was it, man?
This was amazing. The best adventure. I'm gonna remember this for my whole life.
And that's Arturo there of Cocoon Tours here in the Yucatan. I'm Mike Corey of Fearless and Far. Thank you so much for joining us on the adventure. Check out the Ace Pro 2. It is an awesome camera, and I'll see you on the next adventure.